Are you desiring a radiant, meaningful life? The key is mindful living. So, in a world, fast-paced world where everything is running so fast and we are all trying to just tick the boxes, accomplish, achieve, show the world what we can do, we often end up forgetting what we really want and what really works for us. So mindful living is not just a theory, it's a way of life, okay? Where you decide to slow down, tune into yourself, and live intentionally so that your choices, your decisions, your actions are done with intention, right? Not just because you need to tick the boxes or somebody is demanding it or you think that is what people are expecting of you. So whether it's being expected or whatever, you first want to look at the impact on you. Does it really matter to you? Okay. And before you take the step. So you are not just doing things because everybody thinks that is how it should happen. Okay. So presently, typically, there is the talk of having side hustles, doing this, being busy, and busyness has become the the way of life. Okay, so people are so busy, whether they're being productive or not. When you are busy, you feel like okay, you are also living. So now the thing is, you need to find out from yourself, with yourself. Do you need that? Okay. Do you need to be running that fast? Find that out for yourself. In my talks, I don't try to say it is this or it's that. What I encourage you to do is to find your truth, what holds value for you, and live it out because that is what you are here to do. Now we only get cues and information so that it helps us to tune into ourselves. But if the information you're getting from out there is what is controlling you and what is dictating your every move, you may still be losing out on living your life. So it is not wrong to go for the information, as much information as you need. Look at what people are doing, listen to people's stories and their achievements and what they are doing, how much they are doing. But you see, let it be an inspiration to get you to find your truth. Okay. So some of it may be what people have said. You may go in with yourself and realize that it aligns with what you have heard from another. It's good. Go for it. If it doesn't, keep digging deep internally and find what that truth is for you and begin to live it. So I don't come telling, if I come and share my story with you, it is not for you to do the same thing. It's for you to know that it is possible. This is also an option. Okay. Understand that. Listen, lots of people will come to you and share what they have done with you as the only way. So you find that in our world now, everybody comes with so much confidence. This is the way and nothing else. But would you agree with me that there are some of them you have tried and done and it did not work for you? Okay, that is enough to tell you that somebody's way may not be your way. Okay, what has worked for one may not work for you. So always tune into yourself, always get back to yourself, become mindful. All right, so begin to value your presence over pressure, your present truth. Okay, step out of this autopilot state, what people are expecting, this is what everybody is doing, and begin to embrace your now, begin to embrace your truth, begin to stay with yourself and reflect with all the things around you. Get quiet with yourself and find out, reflect, ask yourself questions. So let's go out, let's do business. You are doing it and you still feel very lost in all you are doing? Could it be that that's not meant for you? Okay, people may not be happy with me when I say this, but it's the truth. We are all not meant to be the same. Okay, so this quest of conforming, everybody wants you to conform to what they think and what they are doing and their worldview and what has worked for them. It may not be your way. So in this thing, what we are saying is that begin to find your way as much as possible. All right. Now, the art of mindfulness also allows you, or the life of mindfulness is like that you learn to become aware. So stay with yourself without judgment, right? So a lot of us are afraid to stay with our thoughts because we do not like them. We are afraid to become aware of our emotions because they do not seem perfect and really nice. Okay, so sometimes in a day, if you should become aware of the thoughts that run through your mind about people and about the things, okay, the best way is to want to hide yourself from them. But you see, when you now learn to become aware without judging, it makes it easier. Okay, it is judgment that makes you run away from awareness, because when you become aware, you should admit that you're a very terrible person. But no, it is not about you being terrible or not. It's about you appreciating what is happening in there. Okay, so reflect, become conscious of what is in there, but don't judge yourself. Know it so that you can begin to take steps to do something about it if it's not what you want. So if you are thinking a thought and you don't like it, it means that it does not align with your value. Or if you have taken an action, you're having sensations that you do not like, it may only mean that it does not align with your values. This would help you now want to go back to the values you are living by, to know them, so that you begin to align your actions, your thoughts, your decisions with those values. When you become aligned, that is where you are empowered. You are building yourself. You are becoming happy with yourself. So don't run away from the thoughts, even if they are unpleasant, if they are not the kind of thoughts you want to have. Begin to know that this is what is running. Admit to it. Then you can shift from it. Then you can do something about it. But if you run away from it, they will stay with you. They will keep poking you. They will chase you wherever you are because you are not doing anything about it to clear it, to neutralize, to purify yourself. Okay. So without admitting to what is in there, you cannot do anything about it. So awareness without judgment is what will help you. Now, you also become intentional about your choices. So this is where becoming aware of your values and all that helps you. So now you make choices that align with your value, okay, with your standards, so that when somebody tells you it is this or let's do it this way, and you know that is not, it doesn't hold, or that is not your value, you do not go by it. So be intentional. Choose rather than react. Okay. Now it is when you are becoming aware of yourself, when you are becoming aware of your values, when you are becoming aware of your thoughts, that is when you can do the work to choose, so that you are not reactive. Reactive, it means it meets you in whatever state and you just react it. But choices are that you precondition, you prepare yourself. Okay. So for instance, you have become aware that you are triggered by this one thing or the other. You condition yourself. Okay. So for instance, you meet somebody and when the person is asks you a certain question, it just stirs up anger in you. When you become aware of it, you are able to condition yourself to decide what response to give, to decide to take a pause, to take a breath when that question is asked, or when that thing is triggered in you. This is where you can now take your time and make a choice. Okay, you don't just react. So when you do this, you are just going to reduce the amount of regrets, or the number of regrets you have. You're going to reduce the conflicts in your life, in your relationships, when you are living from a place of choice, okay, rather than reaction. Okay, so make choices, be intentional, also embody presence. Okay,